Alright guys, so today I'm going to talk about why I think you should remove all plastic that's in your fenders, your plastic bumper cover on the front and back. So let's get right into it. Why I think you should remove this plastic. I actually have this pulled out and I had to lay into the side, but I put it back in to do this video. Now after you get a couple hits on your fender, it's going to break all these plastic tabs off. Now these metal ones might do a little better, but I pulled this off with my bare hands and I'm not that big of a boy, so it didn't take much effort. So now you get in a couple shots. Let's say this starts to hang down, and then it gets so far down it gets on the front of your tire. But let's say it's still attached back here because of that metal bolt. You get to ripping on this, you will tear the plastic off, but that tire spinning on this plastic because it can't get a grip could cost you 20-30 seconds, which would be enough time for someone to get a hit on you. And for all the more time it would take for you to rip this out, I really don't think it's worth taking the chance. And you just rip the whole thing out, toss the sides, do it on both front tires. Now why I think you should do the back bumper cover is I have seen guys that have taken a couple hits, this is barely hanging on. I remember seeing a guy go flying full track. He had his trunk going right for the spindle on I think it might have been a Camry. And all of a sudden, this side dropped down and caught on his tire. And it caused him to spin out, and he didn't even nick that car. So if he had removed this, I guarantee you he would have made that shot. And maybe even have made up to the top 3. The front one, same thing. They just get in the way. And if it's a really muddy track and you don't really have very aggressive tires, you could really cost yourself a shot. Now I think this one might actually be metal. Yeah, this one's metal, so I'd leave this on. But I think that's plastic. I don't know. I did a video on whether it was a steel or not. I don't remember. I've messed with too much stuff. So there is why I think you should remove that stuff. And realistically, I could probably remove all this stuff in under 20 minutes. So, yeah. And also these metal screws, you see that? It's pointy. So I doubt that would get bent back enough to catch onto your tire. But, you know, we've all seen some really weird stuff happen to vehicles in general, and then you throw it in where you're intentionally bashing them together. You never know what's going to happen. And also, another quick tip, completely out of subject. You guys see that? That's a clip that holds this front section to the top of the fender. I would drill a hole right there, and put just a tiny bolt. The tech guys and promoters wouldn't even notice. Or even just pull that clip out and use the existing hole. Anything to make it stronger. So, there you go guys. And that is why I believe you should remove all plastic. There might be some in the back. Oh, just a tiny little patch. You could probably just leave that. Where does it go? Oh, that's all metal. So I will see you guys next time. I think I have some news on the Subaru, but we shall see. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of this journey. And I will be back next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.